Back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday, and we're at home today just hanging out. It's not a training day. I'm kind of taking it easy. We're gonna watch some movies. My daughter's having a sleepover at our house. My husband has the little girl's handle, so I wanted to come make a video, show you the products that I'm using for like a no makeup look. Say it's, really hot evening, you have a date night, it's summer, you want to look young, dewy, glow, but not highlight to the moon. You just want that light look. And I thought I would go over that with you guys and show you the products that I use or that I recommend. When I'm going for lighter makeup, I'm going to use the Serum Foundation, which is Nude Air by Dior. This is shade 20. And I'm going to mix it with some Chanel Soleil Tan. Now this seems very dark in the bottle. It's very runny. It's not really to give you a lot of color, but it really lays in the dewy, young, healthy skin look. And this stuff is amazing. So let's get into the video. So I'm gonna put my Serum Foundation on my Morphe E31. I'm just running it around the brush. One dip in is normally good enough. I already have on primer, and I'm gonna stipple this around before I rub. We're just patting it in, getting everything started. Make sure you're up in your hairline. Yeah, the hair's up in a knot. Woo! Shocking. I know. When have you not seen that on my channel, huh? Okay, I'm sorry. I just can't do makeup with my hair down like these other beautiful women can do. I just can't do it. It's like going everywhere. It's getting in my way. So now I want to just use circular motions. Bring it down a little. Make sure it's over the top of your ear. Buff it out. Don't put it in your eye area because you still need to add concealer. Okay, moving on. I'm going to add some concealer, and I'm going to grab me a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to get a small one. That way I don't go like this like I did the last time. So I'm just adding some concealer. This is my Tarte Shape Tape. This is light, medium, honey. Why am I doing this? Because I want to highlight the centers of my face. I want light to be around my eyes. I don't want my face to be one color. I'm going to use my Morphe beauty sponge, and I'm just going to tap it right on in. So it'll sit where I put it. And remember, if you can't get it up in the corner, just put your little finger up there. Make faces. I do this so I'm patting it into my wrinkles. Yeah, sounds wonderful, don't it? This sponge is very bouncy, it's very soft, so it doesn't feel like I'm like knocking myself out when I tap it onto my face. Okay. Now we're going to take the Chanel, and I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. As you see, very runny. It looks super dark. I am not dark. It doesn't really come out that way. You need just a very little amount. Put your sponge in there, kind of move it around, and we're just kind of dotting. We're not soaking our face in it. We just want the effect of dewy, glowy, healthy skin. So that is enough. And we just want to make sure that we've moved the product and not rubbed it in, or just patting it in stippling motions. I don't really like that word stippling. Sounds kind of like, you know. So I'm going to say patting. As you can see, it's laying in nice, dewy type skin. And I wonder if my little light is dead. Okay, moving on. Now I want to set this so it's not going to just move around and crack and slide all over my face. So I'm using my Tarte Amazonian clay, and I'm going to get my setting brush that I love from Morphe. Oh, Morphe, how surprising. M433. Just going to tap in. I don't use a lot, especially at my age. I'm just making sure it's not going to slide around. Since stuff likes to fall off my nose because I do wear glasses, I just go ahead and set my nose. Okay. I'm going to move on to my eyebrows since I don't have any per se. I am going to use my new favorite, semi-new favorite, Dior Show Brow Styler. I don't think I can ever live without this thing again. This is like ride or die. I have to have this. This is brown, 001. The reason why I have to have it, I don't necessarily enjoy the component that they put it in. I think it could be longer and have a lid, have a better weight to it, especially it's Dior. I mean, come on. This is just a roll-off with a spoolie. It does have a cap though. So, just looking for my lid so my stuff didn't drown. Got it. Gonna make my eyebrows, draw a line. Then I'm going to keep drawing clear to the back, down and around. I'm going to give myself some front hairs because I don't have many. Then I'm going to go over top, and now I'm filling in, giving myself a little bit bigger eyebrow because I just don't really grow hairs anymore like I told you guys before underneath, and this is my really bad side. This side always looks less than this side, so I struggle making sure they're matchy. I'm just going up, trying to give it density. Now I'm drawing a line under, drawing a line all the way over, and as you can see, the big gap where there's no hair, and there's like 5 hairs here. I'm still brushing, moving the product through what hair I do have. So I'm giving myself more front hairs. Now I'm filling in, making it appear thicker than it is, combing. I need a little bit more fullness. It's still too thin. Okay. Now I'm going to switch my brow products. I've used my pencil. Now I'm going to switch Hourglass Brow Volumizer Fiber Gel. I kind of tap off a little bit just because this stuff kind of likes to, after using it for a while, I just tap my brush off just a little bit to make sure I'm not getting any clumps. Move it through your eyebrows. It also helps your brows stay in place. And it throws down color, just like my Tarte one. So up, one side of this has more hair, longer hairs than the other. Use the long hair side to move through the eyebrow, lay in some color as you go. There you go. I have eyebrows. It's a miracle. So, now I want to lay in an eyeshadow base. So, today I'm just going to use some concealer. Normally I use my NARS concealer in the pot. Today I'm going to go quicker. Few taps. Take your brush, your sponge, as it were, and move it around. Carve out your eyebrow. Move it, push it up, all over the brow, push it right up into your eyebrows. Helps finish them off. Helps give them definition. Then you want to powder it in so your eyeshadow can ride and blend on in. This is also helping your eyeshadow stay so it doesn't crack on you during the day as you wear it. I do that step every morning, whether it's 6 o'clock, 5:30, doesn't matter. I'm still putting a little bit of base on my eyes so my eyeshadow doesn't crack. I'm putting on my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, because whether I'm doing no makeup, light makeup, smoky eye, club eye, dramatic look, work look, I don't care what it is, I'm still going to want my eyebrows to stay in one place and not move around. So, I have a surprise, or ish. I bought this, ordered it, it came. This is the Morphe 24G Grand Glam. Thought I'd give it a shot. It's the one with the big pan sizes. This thing is huge. Talk about bang for your buck. Talk about money well spent. This eyeshadow is not going to go bad. It's going to last you forever. These pan sizes are so generous for each color. It is amazing. I've been liking it. I've been trying the palette. I've been wearing it. Been doing different looks with it, and it's been turning out. The eyeshadows have been wearing all day. So I'm going to go in and put down some transition shades. This color right here. And no, I don't know the names, because that little paper, plastic paper that comes with them, who keeps that? I don't. So tap off. You see the excess go. And just lay some shadow down as your base. Make sure you're moving back and forth, not like this. Don't push in. Now, since we're going for no makeup, I'm going to switch to shimmers faster, because myself, I like to have a little shimmery eyeball, especially when I'm wearing kind of no makeup, light look. It can be sexy. Yeah, I think makeup can make you feel sexy, look sexy. Sometimes I think the minimal look is just so pretty and sexy and womany. Just, is that a word, womany? Probably not, knowing me. I'm going to switch my brush up. I'm going to switch to an M513 blender. And I'm going to just darken it up just a little bit. The shadow right next to it. These are good transition shades. Remember, don't pile your brush in. Just want to give your eyes some depth. So we're darkening up a little. But we're not throwing down with the color, because we want it to be light, dewy, easy going. I'm still using windshield wiper. I'm still staying up pretty high because I'm creating my own crease. Since I don't really have one, because it's actually way down here, and when my eyes are open, my whole eyelid rolls back into itself. So I have to create a crease up here by my actual eye socket bone. So I'm keeping these simple, nice colors high. Now I've switched. Keeping it high, keeping it blended. The more you windshield wiper, the more your look will be just the way you like it. You can correct mistakes with blending. You can, everything looks better the longer you take blending. In the morning, I don't sit around no, but when I'm going out on date night, I do. So, I'm going to switch to a flat brush. And that way, I'm going to pat on some, eyeshadow that's really kind of dewy and glowy looking. I'm going to grab my spray. Hang on just a sec. This I'm using Makeup Forever Mix and Mix and Fix. I'm just gonna wet my brush because it makes the eyeshadow payoff bigger, better, and bolder, especially when you're going shimmery. These top colors are shimmers. I'm gonna tap right on into the more gold tone. You guys can use any kind of shimmer you want. Doesn't have to be this palette. It can be any kind of eyeshadow palette. Remember, flat brush does not mean go at windshield wiper. Flat brush means tap. And we're just tapping on that glowy, shimmery, night, no makeup look. And I want my color payoff to be nice and dewy and shimmery, sparkly. I'm going to switch to my finger. When you're using your finger, don't go like that. Just tap on. Your finger is one of the best makeup tools in your beauty kit. It makes everything just finish out perfect. I'm going to tap in, do the other side. When I'm not liking something, I dip my finger right in. I don't do it when I'm laying down transitions. This is only for high pigmented payoffs. You can do eyeshadow toppers with your fingers, all kinds of stuff. Glitter, glowy, dewy kind. It's always going to be more pigmented when you use your finger. tap. Use the brush sideways to get into the hard crease corners. Now I'm going to switch my finger again. Yes, it's my middle finger. Sorry, guys. I just find it's easier to work with this one. Although I've tried pretty much using every finger to see which is more comfortable to pat on eyeshadow. And I've come to the conclusion that your middle finger is easier. So, I've tapped on. Everything looks very minimal. Now, I recommend a good smudging brush. Yes, I said smudging. So, I ordered the Morphe M213. This is another tiny, tiny detailed brush. This is for smudging, and it literally means smudging. I know it sounds dumb, but really these tiny, tiny detailed brushes are the best thing to work with. Now, we can either keep it light, or we can go darker, with our smudging detail. I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm going to smudge. When I'm using a light look, I don't transition all my shades down and around. Tap off. I just want to get this as close to my lash line, my waterline as possible, because I'm smudging. Even you can use these little tiny smudger brushes to create. This looks like you're using it for your eyeliner. Like you're creating eyeliner out of your eyeshadow, which I do quite often. As you can see, I'm giving my eye definition and detail. I'm laying this right smack on top of my eyelash line. Tap off, go smudging. This means, go in back and forth motions right next to your waterline and smudge it out. Don't just draw a line, because lines aren't good. So keep it hugged right next to your lash line. And we don't want a ton of it. We're giving our eyelashes a place to actually come out of. Just giving our eye just a slight bit of definition, so when we apply our mascara, it looks like the eyelashes are well seated. I know that sounds weird, but especially on a mature face that's looser, a little bit saggier than the young folks, we just want to kind of give our eyelashes a seat, because we don't have what we once had. Now I'm going to use my bronzer, and I'm going to bronze up. I'm going to use my big E41 brush. I'm going to tap in, tap off, and start going. Whether I'm using no makeup look, dark makeup look, night out on the town makeup look, I'm bronzing. Because, why? Because I don't want my daggone face being one color. I want my face to have dimension, shifts of light, high and low, because this is naturally occurring. We're trying to just make nature the bombest. So that's a little bit of highlight, a little bit of bronzer. Now I'm going to apply my mascara, Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay, the best eyeshadow mascara on the planet. especially since my eyelashes aren't once what they were. And when I'm wearing minimal, like this kind of no makeup look, I don't put on lashes. Because eyelashes are a very powerful statement. So if I want to wear the minimal look, I just don't put on my lashes. I use my natural eyelashes. But that doesn't mean that I don't want them to be long and pretty and have definition. So I always use Gifted. This stuff is amazing. It literally is conditioner for your eyelashes. I couldn't ask for anything more out of a mascara. Especially when I'm wearing eyelashes a lot, which I do. This is really conditioning and coating my natural lashes. So now, I've got some lashes on. They're seated nicely. And now I want to put on some blush. I'm going to use Hourglass Shock of the Century. And I'm going to use Incandescent Electra. Is that another shock for you guys? I doubt it. This is their more peach toned one. Because I find when you're going for the light, no makeup look, peach always is a good choice. Remember, start at the apple, move back into your bronzer. Tap off, apple, go back into the bronzer. Hourglass powders are the bomb. They finish every look with perfection. I'm also using my Ambient Light Hourglass face powder with my big E1. This really is adding to the glow. Finishing it off. Making things look nice. Let me see what this looks like with my hair down. Now, I just got my hair done yesterday, so I've really got purple hair. Woo! And you can see my powder in my hair. That's okay. It'll just brush right out. My hair, is giving my face a frame. Finishing my frame off. And I really like this minimal. My skin is evened out because I've put on some foundation, but not a ton, not the thick kind that I normally would wear. I've got brows, so at least my eyes, look awake. They're more, okay. I've got on some bronzer because we still want to give our face definition, depth. And let's tap on just a tiny bit of highlighter. And of course, let's just use Amrezy Anastasia. I mean, why not? I own it. Tap in. This can go very minimal or it can go to the moon. So for me, in this video, I'm just showing you that you can use this very strobing, exquisite highlight for a very minimal look. And it works well. You look dewy. You look young. You look healthy. That's one of the key things about minimal makeup. If you're doing your exfoliating, you have a good skincare routine, you're taking care of yourself also from the inside, so your outside's going to look very healthy. Healthy skin reflects light. Never forget that. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I'll come in here real close so you guys can see how great that just rides on the skin, how nice it looks. A minimal eyes. I thought it turned out really pretty. I would walk out the door like this, no worries. Oh, what did I forget? Could be because I'm old. I'm not that old, okay? But lips. I say nude lip because it's minimal. This is ColourPop. This is the color, which I cannot pronounce. Illustravia. Well, guess what? It's a nude lip gloss that I really enjoy. No lip liner when I'm doing minimal. And I love it. Okay, now that is complete. I really appreciate you guys being here. And I hope you have a great Saturday. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Love you. Bye.